I want to talk for a second today about this story out of Pataskala, Ohio, where a man has been asked to take a thin blue line flag out of his yard by his homeowners association because they're saying that it's not an American flag, it's a political statement. That's the excuse that the homeowners association is making. I want to talk about that for just a moment before I get into the real tragedy of what this story is. And I want to ask people, why is the thin blue line flag now considered a political statement? What about policing has changed? Why is the issue of policing and supporting police officers, why is that now a political thing? Why does there have to be a divide in our country about whether or not it's okay to support police officers? Last time I checked, we have lawmakers that are Republicans and Democrats. They're both passing laws, signing things into law, passing bills. Doesn't matter who the governor is, doesn't matter who the mayor is, doesn't matter who the president is. Police officers are out there enforcing laws that are passed by these legislative bodies. Police officers aren't out there saying, I'm only going to enforce laws passed by Republicans, or I'm only going to enforce laws that are passed by Democrats. That's not happening in this country. Police officers are enforcing the laws that are passed by the legislator, and the legislator is passing those laws in order to create a more safe society for everyone to live in and enjoy. So if police officers are out there enforcing laws that were passed with the intent of making our society better, more safe, and more prosperous for all Americans, why has it become a political issue to support the police officers that are literally risking their lives in order to enforce these laws? That kind of leads into what's going on with this story. Because in Pataskala, this man who has a thin blue line flag in his yard and is being told to take it down because he's espousing some political belief. He's not just some person that is supporting police officers and putting up a thin blue line flag. He's a father, and his son was the Kirkersville police chief in 2017 on May the 12th to be on May the 12th, as a matter of fact, and he was murdered in the line of duty. It was May the 12th, 2017. There was a call of gunshots near a nursing home or residential facility. The Kirkersville police chief responded with no body armor and ended up confronting a gunman who had already killed 2 other people and who was holding hostages. When this man confronted the gunman took him on instead and released his hostages, allowing people to go free. It's Eric DeSorio. And he literally gave his life so that other people could live. And his father is flying a flag in his yard in remembrance of his son who died for his community. And this father is being told that he's making a political statement and that he has to take it down or he'll be fined or something. How did we fall so far? What happened in our country that made us so divided, that made us hate each other so much that you're going to tell the father of a slain police officer that by showing support for his son, he's making a political statement? It's incredible. Everybody who's making any kind of statement about the thin blue line flag being a political sign should be ashamed of themselves. Because they're doing nothing more than trying to create more of a divide in our already horribly divided country. It's really a shame. I want to play a little clip from, this is the man who is flying the flag. This is the father who lost his son. I think it's important to hear his words in this case.
The father of murdered police chief Stephen Eric Desario has been told to remove the thin blue line flag he flies outside his house as a memorial to his son.
I was told by Omni in this letter that my son's police flag that died on the 12th of May 2017, the chief of police of Kirkersville, said this flag is political and I have to take it down.
Disabled Operation Desert Storm veteran Thomas Desario owns a home in Cumberland Crossing near Pataskala.
He was answering a call in Kirkersville, and he was shot and murdered as he got there, so he didn't even know it was coming.
The letter from Omni Community Association managers at 6898 Harrisburg Pike said in part, "The political sign in form of a flag must be removed from your property. The flag on your pole is not a United States flag. It is a political statement. Please remove the flag from your property. Thank you." You've flown this flag for how long?
It's been flying since the 12th of May 2017. The only time it comes down if it's worn out and I buy a new one and put it back up.
President David Dye of Omni Community Association Managers explained in a conversation with NBC4 that signs are not allowed in that subdivision because of deed restrictions decided by the developer.
I'm sorry, but the police department and police officers and the support of them is not a political issue. If you're making it a political issue, you should be ashamed of yourself. I don't care who you are. Police officers are the people who are... Police officers in our country are the men and women who are literally putting their lives on the line every single day, trying to make our communities safer for all people. Police officers are not a political issue. Support of police officers is not a political issue. And to tell a man who's flying a flag in his yard to commemorate the life and the duty death of his son is shameful. Those are my thoughts for today. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you soon.